All right, well, the Bulletin Man joins you on this Wednesday night. It's November 30th, 2011. I appreciate you tuning in to the Bulletin Man video broadcast. I know I promised you a lot more of these, but we've kind of been rather busy the last couple of weeks trying to restore America back to what it should be. You see this flag right here? This is the new flag of America. This is our enemy's flag. The gold fringe around the flag is the enemy within, signifies the enemy within. It's called the flag's been captured by the executive branch. What are we going to do about that? Look at that. Look at all the research. Go to republicofmissouri.org. Basically, since the Civil War, 1861, when the South walked out of Congress, our country has not had a constitutional government. And it's time to restore the Constitution. It is time to educate the public that they're being lied to. The enemy is a great deceiver, and it does nothing but lie. And if you love animals such as Trooper here, and you love your children, and you love America, and you want your children to have a future and not live in a police state, because that's what's coming down to. The Senate yesterday passed Senate Bill 1867, which makes us all enemies now. That basically they declared war on the American people once again. But the American people are just sitting there saying, "Oh, come take us here. You want the key to our house too?" So, anyway, the new bulletin is done. I'm going to have that out hopefully in the next week or so, and it very well could be the final bulletin, because the time has come to perhaps quit writing and start fighting. We have every right, reason, responsibility, legitimacy to execute and wage war against our enemies. And how we do that, if you're a Christian, is you send the singers out ahead of the army. So I'm looking for some choir members to go out ahead of our army, and we're going to call our army the American Liberation Front, ALF. Remember the TV show ALF? Our American Liberation Force. I don't know if it's going to be the front or the force, but we're going to liberate America. And like I said, I'm looking for some choir members and singers to go out before the army. So if you're a singer in the choir and you want to go out and go before the army and sing, and the walls of the county courthouses will fall down, then give me a call, 314-800-3652. New bulletin is posted on the website, which is kjeff.com, bulletinman.com, or that's the only two ones I've got left. I used to have 3 or 4 URLs, but went out today trying to make some money, man, and I tell you what, it's done. It's toast. Stick a fork in it. It's done. And what's happened is the lawyers to the courts and the police, 911, who are the real enemy. I mean, it doesn't take much to figure this out, folks. You just use a little imagination, you throw away your cognitive dissonance, and just realize and understand that you've been had. We've been had again, and we still got time. We really do. So I'm plotting and planning over here on how to restore our government. I think the best plan that on the table is republicofmissouri.org. And I got to do this peaceably and non-violently, because I cannot find anywhere in Scripture where Jesus did this violently. There is one place where he says that those who would not serve him, bring them hither and slay them before me. But God speaketh once, yea twice, so I can't find any other place in the New Testament where Jesus says to come slay them. But, the history of our country, inevitably it will, how we originally won our independence is we had to fight physically. But I'm a spiritual man. I really am. And I just pray for this nation. If you're a Christian, I ask you to pray too. Bind up the principalities and powers over eastern Missouri and over this area. And bind up the spirit of deception, the veil that has been foisted upon the American people, to make them realize and understand that they are being, war is being waged against us. And it's an economic war, it's a physical war as far as taking our families and tasing people, and the peaceful protesters they tased, and I'm telling you, folks. And the sad thing about it is, of all the bad actors, all the people who are waging war against us and against this great land, it's less than 1% of the population. Of course, they got all the money. They own the media. They've got all the power. But you know what they don't have? They don't have God on their side. And they don't have a cause. You know, and there is a cause, folks. Is there not a cause? And this uncircumcised Philistines, these uncircumcised Philistines who defy the armies of the living God, are going to wake up and realize one morning that they're on the losing side. So I ask you to keep on praying. I got to go. I'm no longer one of these, but now I've got a dog in front of me. This is Trooper. Remember Trooper? When he was about that big? Trooper's done quite well. And of course, there's one of our little stray cats as well. But it's the Bulletin, man, for you on this Wednesday. It's November 30th, 2011. I appreciate you stopping in. Look for the new Bulletin. It'll be out here real soon. It's already posted at the web, so you want to check it out. I'm printing it out down here right now. I'm going to print it tomorrow and should have it on the streets perhaps early next week. You have a great day. God bless you. And as always, I ask you to tell a friend about me. I am the one and only Bulletin man. We'll see you. Bye-bye.